Hey guys, welcome to my channel Operations Point. Today in this video we will be talking about the Kaizen, which is a very important topic in the operations field. Plus this topic has the contribution in your UGC NET exam also. So in this video we will be discussing the basic concept about Kaizen, what is Kaizen all about and what are the things which are included in the Kaizen. So hopefully you will enjoy the video, right? And let's start. So what is Kaizen? Kaizen is a Japanese word which means good change. It has been applied in healthcare, psychotherapy, life coaching. Now this Kaizen is basically continuous improvement. When you people see, we all purchase new mobile phones, right? Why we want to purchase a new, or you can say updated mobile phone? Because it is an improved version of the previous phone in the market. Let's suppose take an example of iPhone, right? Apple iPhone, every year they are launching the advanced version of their previous models. What they are doing, they are making some small changes in the mobile phones and they are introducing the newer versions in the market. That is known as the Kaizen. They are making small changes in the product which is going to improve the performance of that product, and that change is known as Kaizen, right? So improvements are accomplished at little or no expense, without sophisticated techniques or expensive equipment, and they are focusing on simplifying the things by breaking down the complex processes into small processes, and then we are trying to improve them. They are breaking the product into smaller parts and they are working on the improvement of those small parts. So Kaizen is a continuous process. ऐसा नहीं है कि if the company has launched a product, after that they have not to do anything. They have to do something every time. They have to make some improvements so that they can sustain themselves in the market. So Kaizen is working on the principle of PDCA cycle: plan, do, check, act. They need to plan out the things, then they need to then they need to implement the things, then they need to check whether there is any problem or not, and accordingly they take actions. And they are working on the standardized things, that they want to produce standardized products. Standardized procedures are followed so that no issue comes, right? Now all of you must be wondering about what is the difference between Kaizen and innovation. As of, if you people think, you people will see that Kaizen and innovation, they both seem to be same words, right? If I think कि Kaizen क्या है, innovation क्या है, तो मुझे लगेगा कि शायद ये दोनों same words हैं, but ऐसा नहीं है. Kaizen and innovation, they both are different words. इनोवेशन हर कंपनी के लिए ज़रूरी है. दे हैव टू थिंक आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स. इनोवेशन का मतलब क्या है? जब आप आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स सोचते हो कि हम क्या करें, ऐसा क्या करें कि जो हम अपने कॉम्पिटिटर्स से डिफ्रेंशिएट कर सकें. सो दैट इज़ एन इनोवेशन. यू आर ब्रिंगिंग अ चेंज इन दी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तुम एक नया प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च कर रहे हो या उसको एक नई डायरेक्शन दे रहे हो. So that is a kind of a dramatic change which you are introducing in the organization. और उस change को लाने के लिए the company has to bear the cost, because तुम sophisticated advanced technologies use करोगे, और उसमें रिस्क भी सबसे ज़्यादा है, क्योंकि अगर तुमने इतना पैसा लगाया है किसी चीज़ में और अगर वो मार्केट में उसका अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स नहीं होगा, so this will be a risk for the organization and टेक्नोलॉजी यूज़ होता है. जबकि काइजन क्या है? काइजन है कि हम छोटी छोटी चीज़ों में इम्प्रूवमेंट्स कर रहे हैं. कोई प्रोडक्ट है, उसकी हमने लेट्स सपोज फीचर्स में कुछ चेंज किया, ठीक है, या फिर हमने क्या किया कि हमने वर्क प्लेस को ऑर्गेनाइज करना शुरू कर दिया. तो उससे क्या होगा कि जो हमारा टाइम पीरियड है काम करने का, वो कम हो जाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि चीज़ें ऑर्गेनाइज्ड हैं. सो दीज आर द स्मॉल चेंजेस विच वी आर ट्राइंग टू ब्रिंग इन दी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, जिसमें कॉस्ट भी कम लगती है, टाइम भी कम लगता है, रिस्क भी कम है, प्लस टेक्नोलॉजी से ज़्यादा ह्यूमन बींग्स का एफर्ट काउंट होता है, राइट? सो एंड काइजन इज़ वर्किंग ऑन द फिलोसफी ऑफ के जैसे करंट स्टेट है, वी ऑल लिव व्हेन वी वर इन द स्टूडेंट लाइफ. इफ़ आई टॉक अबाउट माई स्टूडेंट लाइफ, आई यूज टू लिव इन अ लिटिल बिट messy way, right? My room was messed, or all these things are messed, and generally we get scolded by our parents. So what we do the organization. What we do, we separate the things which we don't want, and we take care of those things which we want, and we discard the things which we don't want. So the things which we don't want, that is known as the waste. for us that is a waste, right? And before initially organizations में भी क्या है कि उन्होंने सब चीज़ें इकट्ठी पड़ी हैं, वेस्ट भी है, रिसोर्सेज भी हैं, सब कुछ इकट्ठा पड़ा है, राइट? एंड व्हेन दे स्टार्ट डूइंग दिस थिंग, सॉर्टिंग आउट द थिंग्स, देन वी नीड टू take care of these things. So they are exposing the problems and they are solving the problems, and we are implementing the housekeeping and workplace organizations. Housekeeping techniques जैसे कि 5S है जो organizations में implement होता है, 3M है. What are these 5M, 5S and 3M? This we will be discussing in the further slides. बट बेसिकली क्या है कि हम चीज़ों को सॉर्ट आउट कर रहे हैं, उनको एक ऑर्डर में सेट कर रहे हैं, जो चीज़ें हमें चाहिए और जो चीज़ें हमें नहीं चाहिए, वी आर ट्राइंग टू आइडेंटिफाई दोज थिंग्स एंड वी आर डिस्कार्डिंग दोज थिंग्स विच वी डोंट वांट, राइट? And we are trying to implement the standardization, that these are the standard procedures everyone has to follow. Now 3 criteria are there. Whenever you get an idea, you will see whether that idea is going to reduce the waste, is it going to improve the quality, is it going to increase the safety, and is it going to solve the problem, and is it the standardized one? If yes, then that idea can be implemented. Now objectives. First objective is managerial practices which must broaden its perspective while increasing its involvement, shifting values which are socially and culturally adrift as quality is concerned, organizational effectiveness, agenda of leadership, motivation and goal setting. सारे employees को motivation करना, एक goal set करना, standardized procedure set करना, and then everybody should be involved in the process, and the culture of the organization should be shifted towards quality. Now these are the things which are implemented in Kaizen. Process driven approach है, they are involving the employees, good labor management relations, like you need to have good relationship with the workforce. Then effective leadership, cross communication should be there. Cross communication means कि across every department in the organization proper communication should be there, and you should be able to adjust to the changes in the environment. All right, visibility and control should be there. The changes should be visible and you should have control upon the things which are going on. You need to reduce the waste in the organization. अब वेस्ट कैसा होगा? प्रोडक्ट्स का वेस्ट भी होता है, वेटिंग टाइम पीरियड भी वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम है, ठीक है, वेस्टेज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज है, ये सब चीज़ों को हमने रिड्यूस करना है. Customer orientation is there, they are working towards customer orientation, standardization procedure, and everyone should be made aware about the quality and they should take corrective actions for the changes. 3 basic principles, as I said, Muda, Muri. These are the 3 basic principles: Muda, Muri, Mura, waste, strain, discrepancy. ठीक है, you should eliminate all these things. 3 things should be eliminated: elimination of waste, strain and discrepancy. All right, activities that do not add value, जिनका कोई मतलब ही नहीं है, कि वो अगर activities है भी तो भी they are not going to put any value addition. Then workload that is not balanced. Sometimes organizations में क्या होता है कि some employees they are underload, some employees are overloaded, so this should not be the case, and we need to eliminate the overburden of the employees so that they can work with a better peace of mind. Now these are the 8 types of waste which I was talking about. First one is overproduction. ये सबको पता है कि हम we are producing in excess of what is required. Then employees are waiting time, ज़्यादा time waste हो रहा है हमारा, ठीक है. Motion, प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मोशंस, जो काइजन है इट वर्क्स अपॉन प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मोशन. मोशन मतलब क्या होता है? मूवमेंट. ऑलराइट, सो दे आर ट्राइंग टू अवॉइड द मूवमेंट्स विद इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन विच आर नॉट नेसेसरी. I was reading an article on internet that was about a company named as Faith, which is working on a principle of 30-30. What is this 30-30 principle? 30-30 principle means that in the workplace, in the plant or manufacturing plant, or you can say anything, they are keeping all the required things in the area of 30-30. 30-30 means 30 feet or 30 inches. Within that 30 feet area or within the 30-inch area, they are keeping the things near to them so that the movement is less, unnecessary movement ना हो. ऑल राइट, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, अननेसेसरी ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ना हो, इन्वेंट्री बिल्डअप ना हो, रीवर्क ना करना पड़े कि अगर कोई प्रोडक्ट अच्छे से नहीं बना है तो वी आर ट्राइंग टू रीवर्क अपॉन देम. ओवर प्रोसेसिंग अगर हो गया विच इज़ नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. इंटेलेक्ट, एम्प्लॉयज़ का जो skills हैं, we are not using 100% skills of the employees. So these are the 8 types of waste which the organizations want to eliminate. And this is the Kaizen umbrella. Kaizen is working upon all these things. They are including all these things: customer orientation, quality control circles, suggestion system, 5 years. Suggestion system is a very good thing which is getting implemented these days in every organization. They are taking suggestions from the employees with the help of this mechanism, and they are trying to adopt the suggestions of the employees. So these are the things which are there. Now see, this is what I have explained you earlier. Principle of material handling. Excessive movement नहीं होना चाहिए. Motion study के they are keeping the things in the area of either 30-30 or you can say 5-5 के you can reach to those things within 5 seconds or within 5 feet area. वो तुम्हारे जो products need है वो होनी चाहिए. जैसे if you take an example of a shopkeeper, a medicine shopkeeper, generally he keeps the generally used medicines near to his counter, like ointments, right, cold medicine, cough medicine, fever medicine, and what else you can see, some protein powders, Bonvita shakes, all these things which are generally required by the people, they are keeping it near to the counter. And the things which are not frequently required, they are keeping in the racks in the shop. So that is what they are doing. They are trying to reduce the time period which will be taken to give the products to the customer. So that is the principle of motion study. And principle of material handling also, that they are trying to handle the material in such a way that unnecessary movements are prohibited in the organization. And this is the 5S framework which is there, which we'll be discussing in the next slide. These are the uses of Kaizen. You people can do it on your own. Now first one is 5S principle, सीखो, proper arrangement. थिंग्स को अरेंज करो प्रॉपरली. मटेरियल, इक्विपमेंट, टूल्स जो हमें चाहिए उनको प्रॉपरली अरेंज करके रखो, जो नहीं चाहिए उनको रिमूव करो, राइट. अपने वर्क प्लेस को क्लीन करो. जैसे व्हाट वी पीपल डू इन दी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस इज वी क्लीन आवर एरिया, द cabin where we sit, we clean that cabin every day so that some good vibes come into us. So your workplace should be neat, right, neat and clean. It should be free from any kind of wastage, oil spills, wastes, and personal cleanliness should be there. Good sanitary conditions should be maintained. Only a clean place can be conscious about keeping the workplace clean, and discipline should be there, right. It should be very much important. Now you can see this example, Kaizen example. See, this is a very messy desk. You can see that papers and all things are very like in a disordered way. And after applying 5S, you can see the workplace. And who would like to work in this kind of a workplace? Nobody. Productivity will be less, time will be taken will be more, because if you have to search any document, you have to go through such a messy place. But this is a organized one. All right. Another example is tooling management. You can see that how well all the tools have been placed at their respective positions so that at the time of requirement they can be easily identified and taken. Next is Pokayog. Pokayog means mistake proofing, right? To identify the areas where the errors can come, and we are trying to make the products in such a way that the errors does not happen. Just like if I tell you an example, the sockets of the appliances, they can be inserted into the main socket in a particular direction only. If you will try to insert it in the wrong direction, it will not get inserted, and probably no accident will take place, right? And some instruction manuals are also given. The products are being manufactured in the modular form that they can be attached to each other in a particular way only, right? So why this is done? They want to avoid the mistakes. Now example can be automatic transmissions, the inability to remove a car key from the ignition switch of an automobile if the automatic transmission is not first put in the park position, so that the driver cannot leave the car in an unsafe parking condition where the wheels are not locked against the movement. So this is a kind of a automatic thing which has been done in the cars, that if you have not parked the car in a right way, you will not be able to pull off the keys. Then the floppy disk, the top right corner is shaped in certain way so that the disk cannot be inserted upside down. You cannot insert the disk in the wrong direction. Mobile SIM cards हैं, right? You all know how to. There is a particular way to put these SIM cards in the mobile phones. Last one is comparison of Kaizen and innovation over time. See, innovation is required. I would not say that innovation is not required. It is not an important thing. Innovation is required because you are living in a competitive environment. But when you are doing innovation, along with innovation, you require Kaizen also. Kaizen means small changes, small improvements you require. You need to continuously improve upon yourself, upon the working of the organization, upon the products which you are offering to the customers, so that you can have a business success. So you can see that with the time, if you like innovation है, जब innovation हुआ, you can see that there is a huge increase in the business success, but gradually the business success had started declining with innovation. And with Kaizen, when you are making small changes, you are achieving business success. But if you are combining these two, Kaizen plus innovation, if you are doing, you will experience a better business success over the time period. All right, so that's it for the Kaizen, right? So in the next video I will be discussing the MCQs of Kaizen. And if you like my video, please do subscribe to my channel Operations Point and share my video as much as possible. And as I say in my all videos, that if you want any video on any specific topic you would like to understand, you can mention it in the comment section. I would be happy to take that. Thank you. Have a nice day.